5 top tips for cleaning your bikes. Let's go. First tip, have the right tools for the job. Now, you don't need a workshop full of tools for this, but there are a few basic bits that are going to make the job a lot easier. You will need Allen keys, a chain link remover, bike wash, degreaser, microfiber cloths, a Tupperware box, hose pipe or bucket, and a bike stand. Having a work stand isn't absolutely essential, but I do find that it helps a lot, especially with tip number 2, removing the wheels and chain from the bike. Removing the wheels off your bike makes cleaning the frame and the fork loads easier. You can get into all the nooks and crannies, and you can also clean your cassette properly. Hey babe. See? By taking off the chain, you actually allow yourself to clean the chainstay on the drive side of the bike without the chain constantly getting grease and black muck back on it again. And it also allows you to clean the chain a little bit more in depth, which is tip number 3. Use a Tupperware tub to degrease your chain. Now, we took it off the bike earlier on and I popped it straight in this, and I have a lid with this as well, if you can see. There you go. Chain in there, bit of degreaser. This one's this UFO Ceramicspeed one. Spray it on top of that. Pop the lid on and give it a shake. We'll leave this in here for a few hours, let it do its magic, and then we can give it a good rinse with some hot water, get it nice and clean, give it a wipe with a microfiber cloth and get it as dry as possible. And then I tend to leave it out on the washing line. I actually hang it from the washing line, and I will often use something like this, Bike Protect. GT85 is also very useful, does the same. It's a water displacer, so you just want to get all of the water out of that so there's no rust going to happen, and then once it's bone dry, you can pop it back on the bike and you can wax or lube your chain from there. And tip number 4, I've got a really handy little trick for cleaning your cassette. Now, a lot of people think the best way to do it is to take your cassette off the wheel, but there's a really handy little hack that I learned from Francis Cade on one of his YouTube videos, which allows you to clean the cassette pretty much perfectly without taking it off the wheel. First, you want to cover your rotor so you don't contaminate it. Cover that up nice with a clean, dry microfiber cloth. This one is brand new, so I know it's definitely not going to get anything on it. And then, with a second microfiber cloth, I've got a little bit of degreaser on the edge of this, and you can floss your cassette. The great thing about this is you don't need to actually move the wheel at all. As you go one way, it cleans, and as you go the other, it moves the cassette round. It's like flossing teeth, but for a bike. These do have quite a fine edge to them, and they're really handy for getting right in those cogs, because, and you will find that you can sort of see where the muck comes off, so you know that it's actually working. This has saved me a lot of hassle in the past, and yeah, top tip. Look at that, good as new, beautiful. Cheers, Francis Cade. That's better, that's clean. Tip number 5, and it's actually a bit of a bogey tip. If you wipe your bike down after every ride with a microfiber cloth and a bit of bike wash, take your wheels off like I have here and your chain still, but give it a bit of a wipe down, you won't really need to do a deep clean very often at all. I will do this after every ride, as long as I've not got it covered in mud, which if that is the case, then you may need to wash it down with a hose. But if it's not too mucky and you've come in from a normal ride, give it a wipe down, put the wheels back in, and it's pretty much perfect. Saves you a lot on products as well, because this stuff isn't cheap, and you don't want to be going through it like the clappers. So yeah, if you do that, then the chances are you're not really going to need to do a deep clean on it very often at all. So there you go. 5 top tips for helping you keep your bike squeaky clean. I hope you found the tips informative. If you have enjoyed the video, please smash a like. It really does help the channel grow. And consider subscribing for more cycling-based content. I've got another bike to wash, so I'm going to head off. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.